Today is Sunday. Yesterday I finished a rough draft of the video, and I keep having doubts about the video in terms of its general appeal. I know the entire premise of the video is to appeal to basically cubers, of course, but even in that regard, I don't know if it's.
Hey Noah,
Yeah.
you can eat breakfast if you want. Joyce is just busy in the kitchen.
Okay. I don't know if it's entertaining enough. I don't know. I don't think it is. Because all I'm doing is describing the session. I'm just showing the best averages, showing the average of the session, showing the number of solves, and then I go onto a website called Quebeco Cubing, put my session on there, and then I look at the average of 1,000 progression. I look at the distribution of solves. I look at the PV progression. I look at the top 50 results. I look at the first sub X. And I look at the dates histogram, and that's it. That's all I do for the whole video. That's the entire video I just listed. I just described what I did in the video in its entirety. And doing all that stuff, to me, it's pretty interesting, but I don't know if it's interesting to other people. It's really cool to me to look at all these different statistics about my session that lasted an entire year. But I don't know if it's cool to other people, especially considering that it's some random guy's session as opposed to their own session. But maybe they'll watch that video and be like, wow, I want to do that now. I'm inspired. I want to do a year-long session. I just want to do any old session and then look at the statistics like this. I don't know. Also, I really don't like the way I recorded some of those lines. I might re-record some of them. So basically, if I'm not going to change anything fundamentally about the video except for technical things, then I'm going to re-record a few lines that I find cringeworthy. I might or might not keep the explosion clip in. I feel like the joke is that with the explosion might be, I don't know if it'll land very well. And I feel like it might be cringe. Let's see what else. What other things? I mean, there's some clips. There were some photos that were bad quality. Maybe I could replace the better quality photos, but I don't know if I can even be bothered to do that. I think I just realized something. No, I think I did it. So basically, I'm worried that I forgot to adjust the volume at the end. Let me just double check. I'll literally check the last two drafts in the Windows Movie Maker because I really don't want. It's pretty easy to fix if this is the case. I really don't want to mess up the audio. I don't want it to be too quiet. I've had that issue in the past where my audio in my videos is way too quiet. Like in my 100 subscriber video, in fact, I think the audio in that video was way too quiet. That was stupid. So basically, part 6, this part has full volume. Wait, I didn't just adjust the volume? I didn't. Oh, no. No. I think I can fix this. I can fix this. So for... Wait, what? No. Okay, we're going to open it from documents. Please tell me I didn't forget this. This would be so annoying to deal with. I mean, maybe it would take me like 15 minutes to fix, but... Come on. Part 5? Are you seriously telling me that I didn't adjust the audio? Okay, part 5 looks like it's good. Part 5 looks like it's fine. I'm gonna select all audio clips. Music volume. Okay, part 5 is good. We're gonna now look at part 6. Yeah, I really want to make sure the audio is fine. It's loud enough. It has to be loud enough. Okay, it looks like I did, in fact, set it to full volume. I hate how Windows Movie Maker always, by default, sets it at half the original volume. It's so stupid. But anyways, yeah, it's good. It's good. So the volume is good, except for the bomb clip. If I keep it in, I need to lower that because it might be too loud. So what other adjustments need to be made? I should have made like a list of stuff. I mean, I can just watch the video through again and make notes of it again, but basically off the top of my head, bomb clip and either completely get rid of that clip, or at least turn on the volume. Re-record some lines that are cringeworthy. And what else? Is that it? I think I need to mention at some point that I did a 3x3 session, because I never actually explicitly stated that. I never actually said it was a 3x3 Rubik's Cube session. I don't know if that's all completely necessary. I mean, you can see it on the initial shot. The initial screen, it shows 3x3 scrambles at the top of the screen. But I think I need to say that at some point, like, re-record one of the lines to include the fact that it was a 3x3 session. Maybe instead of saying I did a cubing session, I should say I did a 3x3 cubing session or something. I don't know. Is that the end of this? Gansal Wanderer is the next one. I don't know if that's the name or if that's the name of the. Oh, nice vocal music. I don't know if that's the name of the game or the name of the series, if it's part of a series, because it's that name and then colon some other name, but I just put the first part of the name. So but anyways, and then there's the whole question of, is the entire premise of this video even good? I mean, what would I do to change it, to make it more interesting? What would I do? Like, basically I would have to make it a lot shorter if I thought it was too boring to list all that stuff that I listed. One change would be to just cut out a bunch of stuff, but what would another change have to be? Like, add extra commentary that doesn't just list off the statistics, it actually like talks, like analyzes them or something. I don't know if I'm really inclined to even make any of those changes, those conceptual changes. I mainly just want to make technical changes, but and also of course I need to mention that I need to add the music. Music. Now the video is 5 minutes and 40 seconds long, so Also, I think what I'll do is I'll add the music as the last step. So basically, I'll make all the other adjustments first, then save video, and then I'll add the music last, and then save it again. Like, this is ridiculous how many times I'm saving it on Windows Movie Maker, but I don't want to mess anything up, because sometimes Windows Movie Maker can glitch everything out and mess everything up, and I don't want it to get messed up. So saving multiple iterations of video is good, because if I mess up something, I can just go back to a previous iteration. I have all of the previous edits available to me, so that's what I do with my 100 subscriber video. This is turning out to be very similar to that video, except instead of me talking to the camera, it's me showing my session. And I didn't in this video, I didn't actually really attempt to make it like funny. I didn't make very many jokes. I just like excitedly talked about all the statistics. I'm not really like a joking kind of person. Like I don't know how to make jokes. Like, if I was to try to be intentionally funny, most of the time it probably wouldn't even land. Like, yeah, there's the bomb thing. I don't even know if that's funny. Like, it's funny to me, but I don't know if it's funny to most people. The way I have that in the first 5 seconds of my video. Like, a cubing session that lasted an entire year. Explosion. Like, is that a joke? Is that a real joke? Like, for some reason, it just occurred to me to do that. It just like randomly popped into my brain, like, oh, what if you just put an explosion after your first line? And then what other jokes? I mean, the only other kind of joke I have is that like I kind of skipped over a couple of things, and I was just like in Qubico cubing. I was like, and then there we have all these other averages. And then I skip to the next thing because I don't want to go over it because it's very uninteresting. What else? I don't think there's any other jokes at all whatsoever. But it doesn't matter. I don't really need it to be funny. I mean, that would help, probably. If I had really good jokes in it, that would make it more entertaining. I feel like the bomb thing is just a little bit too it's, first of all, it feels out of place because for the entire rest of the video, there's nothing else like that at all. That is the only time when I have that in the video, something like that in the video. And also, it might be a little bit like, what's the word? It's obnoxious or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to like think about it for a little while and like like the worst thing that would happen with that clip is that, well, first of all, people can be startled, which if I turn down the volume, it won't be nearly as startling to people. So, but another thing is that it might just be really cringeworthy. People might just be like, "Ooh, that was kind of a fail there, dude." Like that's not really a joke. Like, what? Why is there just a random explosion here? Like that's the worst thing that can happen. But if I don't include it, I feel like by including it, I'm taking a risk. Basically, it's a risk type of thing. Like, if it works, it's really good. But if it doesn't work, it's really bad. But at least I know that it's bad. The benefit is I learned from my mistake later on. So I think I really should include it. But anyways, what other things to adjust in the video? Like the audio clip, really mainly the main thing is to adjust the volume on the bomb clip. Re-record some audio clips. And what else? That's basically it. And then after all I make those adjustments, I add music. And like I was originally thinking I might like rethink the entire concept of the video, like think, what can I do to make this video more entertaining, or maybe I need to completely redo the video or something. But I don't know if I want to do that at this point. I mean, maybe I'll think about it for a little bit. Like, is there any like little things I can do here? Like, not giant changes. I'm not gonna make any giant changes. Like, I've already put so much work in. I really don't want to like undo a bunch of the work I already did. So, I think if I'm gonna make any conceptual changes, or maybe just like little extra things to add in to make it more entertaining, like they're gonna be small changes. So. I guess here's the plan for today, basically. First, I'll make all the technical changes, save the video, then I'll watch the video and think about it critically and think, what little things can I add here and there in this video to make it more entertaining? Then, whatever changes I come up with, I'll make those changes, save video, and then finally, I will add the music in, and that will be the final video. So, okay, I think I have a really good plan. That's the kind of, I guess these vlogs are beneficial in that it kind of helps me organize my thoughts a little bit. It's kind of like journaling, except it's an audible journal instead of writing it down or typing it. I kind of like doing it like this for some reason, as opposed to typing and writing it down. Like kind of like Zach Schaumler, like he sometimes gives the advice of you should just sit down and write out your thoughts and write journal, because it helps you to organize your thoughts and your whatever. And that's kind of what I do with these vlogs. That's my version of it. Stop. But anyways, yep, that's the plan. Okay. But yeah, now that I've come up with this plan, I actually feel much better about this video than I was initially. Because initially, when I finished the video, I was like, man, this video, I don't know if this is even a good video. Like, I don't know if people are gonna like this. It all comes down to whether people like watching it. It's kind of weird how that works. Like, you have to make stuff that people like. It all depends on other people and whether they enjoy your content. I am so curious how this skit is gonna. Now, the most unexciting thing that happened to upload this video is it's gonna get like 30 views, and that's gonna be it. Like, that's gonna be the most unexciting result. But it would be so awesome. It would feel so great if it actually got more views. That would be the greatest feeling. All of my hard work paid off. Speaking of hard work, I've kind of been thinking about my work schedule. Like I'm not gonna call it work. I don't like calling this work. Okay, fine, I'll call it work. Just know that I don't like calling this work because it doesn't feel like legitimate work. But anyways, my work schedule. I've thought about it, and I don't know if this is actually true. I think it is. I'm like self-reflecting on my work ethic, and I'm like, dude, I cannot keep up a normal work schedule that most people do, because most people work 8 hours a day, right? They go to work for 8 hours and then come home. That's the typical work day, right? I cannot for the life of me do an 8-hour work day. Like, usually my work day ends up being like 3 hours or less. Yesterday was 4.5 hours. Now, that I only started and stopped the timer when I was doing actual work. A lot of people go to work for 8 hours, but they're not working the whole time. Like, maybe 1 hour of their time is spent wasting time doing other random stuff. But And for me, I just set the timer. I start the timer when I start doing actual work, and then I stop it. Like I'll literally stop the timer to go to the bathroom and then start the timer again. But at the same time, I only did 4.5 hours of work yesterday, and that was actually above average for me. Like most of the time, it's only around 3 hours or 2 hours per day. Like an entire free day with nothing all day, and I can only get 3 hours of stuff done. Like, are you serious? Now, you could consider it's a little bit. I think to me, it's a little bit silly to consider a cubing session to be work because it does not. Cubing sessions to me do not feel like work. They feel like fun. They're just like relaxing, fun. That's what a cubing session is to me. But I've been doing that every day for the past week as well, for at least an hour a day, if not more, like 2 hours, usually 2 or 3 hours a day. So you could say, yeah, you're doing plenty of work. You're doing your cubing session and you're doing your video, but I don't know. It doesn't really count. To me, it doesn't count. The real work is making the video. And for most of the days of this week, I only was doing about 3 hours of work per day. Like, if you think about it, so Monday, I didn't even do anything on Monday because Monday, what I did was, I literally just found new music to listen to for about 3 hours, and then I didn't do anything else that day. Tuesday, I researched video editors for 3 hours and then didn't do anything else that day. Wednesday, I worked on the video for 3 hours, didn't do anything else that day. Thursday, that's the only day I did a significant amount of work, but still it was only 6.5 hours. That's not even a full 8 hours. And then Friday, guess what? Only 3 hours again, because I did a cubing session in the morning. Then Saturday, yesterday, I did 4.5 hours. So, like, I'm not even doing a normal 8-hour day every day. And that kind of concerns me. Like, I can't even work a normal work schedule. Like, is there something wrong with me? I mean, I don't know. But that's just, I guess we'll just leave it at that. That's just what I thought about a little bit yesterday. Man, if I can't get more than 3 hours of work done every day, there's no way I'm gonna be able to succeed with the YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure to succeed, you really do need to put all of your time into it. Like, even more, like, if you think about, like, it's not exactly the same, but I feel like this is similar. Like, Zach Schaumler, he often talks about how much work it took him to get his YouTube channel to where it is. Like, he said, like, he always used the expression, he would sleep under his desk. Like, I lived in a college dorm where I slept on my desk. Like, he would constantly work. Now, he was going to school full time, and he was working like 3 other jobs, and he was making his YouTube channel. So like, how many hours a day did he really work on his YouTube channel? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he worked. He says, and then another thing he says about his current work schedule, he says he works like 80 hours a week or something on his channel, and he says that basically for the work that he does, he makes less than minimum wage. Like, the amount of money he makes compared to the amount of hours he puts in, he basically makes less than minimum wage. And, like, thinking about that, it's like, man, you have to do a lot of work to be successful for your YouTube channel. And a lot of YouTubers don't make that much money, but it kind of all depends on the type of YouTuber you are, because a lot of YouTubers do make a lot of money. Also, I've kind of been thinking about maybe Twitch streaming. I would really like to do Twitch streaming because I could basically stream my cubing sessions, and I can also stream my speedrunning practice and attempts. That's something that is streamed commonly on Twitch. So that'd be kind of cool, but I don't have the equipment to do that. Like my computer sucks. I don't even have. I mean, I could stream from my phone, but I did try that before and it wasn't all that great. My internet sucks. Like I cannot live stream on Twitch with my current equipment. I mean, I could, but the quality would be really bad. Nobody would watch it. I don't know. But I think I'm thinking about maybe doing that too, because I think a live stream on Twitch, if you could have enough viewers on a regular basis, you actually would make way more money doing that than making YouTube videos. So that's an alternative or another idea. So anyways. We done yet? I think we're done. So yeah, last night I did a cubing session. I didn't even look at how many solves I did. Probably like 300 solves. And my average of 1,000 went down to 8.03. That's my best average of 1,000. Before yesterday, my best average of 1,000 was 8.10. 8.03. I'm almost at sub 8. That's so cool. Like once I get a sub 8 average of 1,000, it won't mean that I'm currently averaging sub 8, but it will be a step in that direction. That will be so cool. That would be so cool. And I got a 4.57. Like I looked back at that 457, and that solve was so incredibly stupid. There were 3 free pairs, so basically it was a really easy cross. And I planned my first pair inspection, which was a rotationless, easy 2-gen pair. And then all the rest of the F2L pairs were 3 move inserts. And then I got an easy OLL PLL skip. Like, you can't get any, it's like hard to get more lucky than that solve. Like if you look at my 396, it was a very easy X cross plus 3 move insert. That's a huge factor as to why I was at 396. Like, a lot of the solve really depends on like how lucky you get for F2L. Like the 396, easy X cross. It was basically a free X cross, and then a 3 move insert. And then the next 2 F12 pairs were easy 2-gen pairs, and then easy OLL PLL skip. So, in the 457, it was easy cross, easy first pair, and then the next 3 pairs were 3 move inserts, easy OLL PLL skip. Like you have to get so lucky to get a good time. Either that or you have to have super good TPS, which I don't usually have. And then the 348, free X cross, 2 easy 2-gen pairs, and then a 3 move insert into a last layer skip. My goodness, like I don't know if I'm ever gonna beat that 348, but I'm planning on getting fast enough to where I am gonna eventually beat it. But well, anyways, stop. I really don't feel like starting. Okay, so what's the plan? So basically, I'm gonna fix all the technical issues first. Then we'll think about conceptual changes. I guess I'm calling it technical and conceptual, because technical things are like re-record some audio clips that are cringy, fix the audio in one clip, and whatever other technical changes they needed. And then the conceptual changes, should I change this line to this? Should I, well, I don't know. Like changing things on screen is also a technical change, but whatever. Like basically it's the lines themselves, the lines of the script. Should I change these lines? to something else. Should I add this or that? Should I cut this or that out? And add music. Oh, like I could. Well, no, I couldn't upload. I mean, technically, yes, I could upload the video as is, but I haven't even added the music yet. So why would I do that? Oh, you could upload it without music. A lot of people upload YouTube videos without music in the background. I don't know. I like music in the background videos. It adds an little extra layer of stuff. I don't know if people even like the music. I'm probably gonna put Toho music in it. Oh man. Okay, we're done. We're done. The rest of this video is just gonna be me, like, walking around saying nothing, basically, because I don't want to just start right now. Why not? Why? Remember, this is not the same. This is like, what would you rather be doing? This? Would I rather be doing this, or would I rather be taking 5 classes, 5 accounting classes? Would I rather be doing this, or would I rather be going to work at McDonald's? Well, I guess I could work in if I was to get a part-time job, I would probably. Well, I guess I would try that rural postal service job, but I don't know if that's still available. If I was to get a part-time job, it would be that, or it would probably be a janitorial job, or maybe Walmart, but probably something else would be more likely. But anyway, stop. Stop. Oh, yeah. Nice vocals. Gosh, how is this you gonna do? I mean, it's overwhelmingly likely it's not gonna get any views. Like, even people who upload super high quality videos, if they don't have the subscribers to back it up, they might not get views on that video for a long time. So don't be disappointed if it gets no views. Just try to figure out what you can do better next time, and just keep going. Keep making videos. I might have to upload videos for several months before any of them get views. That's how it works on YouTube. But man, it would be so incredibly cool if it actually got views. Okay, stop it. 35 minutes. No, 33 minutes. I was gonna walk around and say nothing, but then I kept thinking of stuff to say. Dang. Oh my god, this song. Awesome. Most of these are remixes of other songs. And it's kind of cool when you recognize the tune. So close to being done. Just get it done. We're so close.